Deirdre Bolton, welcome to Money Moves, where we put the focus on alternative assets, places investors are putting money outside of the traditional stock and bond markets. We have a great show for you today. Coming up, hailing and taxi going virtual. We're going to be sitting down with the co-founder of a new app. It is called ZabCab, and it lets your smartphone do all the work. It may seem that New York City is overflowing with its famous yellow taxis, but getting one, especially at certain times, requires a loud whistle, a flailing arm, and a lot of luck. There is a new app out there called ZabCab, and it looks to ease just the burden of the taxi hunt. So it uses GPS technology to bring taxis to you. Joining me now is Martin Heikel. He is the co-founder of the Flatiron Apps, which developed ZabCab. Martin, welcome to Money Moves. We're really glad to have you.
Thanks.
I was just saying to you that at certain times of the day, it's like easier to get struck by lightning than to find a taxi. So your product is hopefully changing that for people.
Yeah,
how does it work?
Well, we sure hope so. Well, it's a patent pending app that we have, and it's an elegantly simple way for people now to get a cab. And I think the thing that's so compelling about it is that it's ease of use, right? So
basically, you just press a button, you confirm your pickup address, and you stand there.
Yeah, well, I don't know if I could show this to you here in the studio, but
we'll get our cameraman over here so you can take us through.
Yeah, so all you do is you pull up your app on your phone. There's ZabCab, and now you have a button with a hailing icon.
Sure.
And so it shows you where you're standing, right here.
Yeah.
And you just hit the button. Now it's hailing, and that's you hailing. Now that icon is now appearing on the driver's screen. Mm-hmm. So the idea here is that a taxi cab for the first time has a bird's eye view where people are that are looking for a taxi, so now they know where to go.
Okay, so Martin, a few problems. How does the taxi cab driver think, like, all right, I can only get there in 5 minutes, not 3 minutes. I'm going to knock myself out to go pick this person up, and someone's going to go in another cab?
Well, I mean, that could potentially happen, but here's the thing. Today, it emulates the current world that exists today, right? So if there's a person standing in the street hailing with their arm up, and there's two cabs that see the person at the same time.
So you're saying it happens anyway? They
have their way of sorting all that out. And they're going to be using this tool in a smart way. So they're going to go for the passengers that are closest. There might be one right around a turn or right around a bend. Or half a block away.
Now, have you installed something in a lot of cabs? Because how do they know where people need cabs?
Well, that's the great thing about this, which I think will make adoption quite easy and happen quickly, is that we're using what people already have today. We don't have any infrastructure we're putting in taxi cabs. And so the only thing a taxi driver needs is a smartphone as well. And then they pull up a companion app that's a little bit different than this one. And then they can see people hailing on the screens and on a map.
So would you say, we've spoken with some of the investors in Uber, for example, which is essentially, sounds like a similar kind of system, but for black cars. So would you say that it's a really clear, analogous system, this one is just for taxis?
There's a key distinction, a key difference. What we have done is we've created this app. We work in the city, we know the environment, and by law, yellow taxi cabs can only pick up hailing customers. There can't be any kind of prearrangement like there can be with black cars. So the difference is that what we do is send out a virtual hail.
This is real time, you're saying?
Yeah. So this way, now for the first time, cabs can see where you are.
What has the taxi commission said to you, if anything? Are they for this? Are they against it? Are they neutral? Do they even know it's happening?
Well, no, they know it's happening. We've met with them, and it was really great because they're very supportive of this, of bringing innovation to make movement of people and taxis better in New York City. And the thing is that we conform to all the rules and regulations, and we knew that before we rolled it out. And that's why today we're the only app that does this in the city. Now,
you're in New York right now. Do you have aspirations to build this in other cities?
Oh, yeah, absolutely. I mean, today the platform is already ready globally. So if we went to Seoul, Korea today, I could be a driver, you could be a passenger, we'll work perfectly fine. The only thing we need to do is go to all these markets around the world and raise awareness and market it.
So how do you make money then, Martin? Who is paying you for what?
Well, all passengers are free. And that will continue. And the driver pays a subscription. So they pay anywhere from about $10 to $15 a month to subscribe to the service. And we priced it that way because cab drivers' average fare in New York City is about $13, a little bit over $13.
So you figure it's one fare that they have to kind of eat for
in 1 month.
Term,
yeah,
in 1 month.
And we're hoping they're going to pick up 2 or 3 fares a day.
Do you need, I heard you say you're not trying to install crazy infrastructure in the taxis. In fact, it's just on their phones as well. But does your company, to build this kind of system, need a cash infusion?
Well, sure. We've self-funded ourselves, invested substantially, and the good thing is, as you know, we only just rolled out 3 weeks ago, so we're new, but we already have angel investors and some VCs coming to us. But yeah, probably the biggest expenses can be marketing.
Okay.
It's going to get word out in all these cities and have a rollout.
Well, I think word of mouth is also going to take it far.
That's true. We hope it'll go viral.
Martin, thank you very much. Martin Heikel joining us there, the co-founder of Flatiron Apps, which in fact developed ZabCab. We are back in just 2 minutes with more on Money Moves. That was awesome.